It's a living hell. Okay, you worry day and night. You try to do other things, but it's always in the back of your mind. You go to bed at night, I say goodnight, Taylor, and I keep him in my prayers and just hope that I'm going to hear from him.
The story has become a common one. Donna Prince's son, Taylor, is addicted to heroin. Right now, she's sick with worry because she hasn't seen him in 6 weeks.
Do you worry about that?
All the time.
About him dying?
Yes.
For the last 6 weeks, I mean...
No, for 20 years.
For 20 years?
20 years my son's been a heroin addict.
Donna tells us there's a good chance Taylor is here, at the Corner Project in Washington Heights. It's a needle exchange, but also has this. One of the most controversial bathrooms in the country. A place where people, like Taylor, come to use drugs, but are also monitored and can be saved with a medication called naloxone, or Narcan, which can reverse an overdose.
When Taylor first told you about the bathroom, what were your first thoughts when you heard about that?
He's going to do it whether he wants to or not, whether he's going to do it under the bridge where they go, or if he's going to go in my bathroom and do it. At least there, I know that people are watching over him, and if he does overdose, he's not going to die, because they're going to be able to save him.
I think there is an acknowledgement generally that drug users are using bathrooms all over the place, and people are dying in those bathrooms. And so there is an acknowledgement that as a syringe exchange provider, we have a moral obligation to make sure that people don't die in our building.
Liz Evans directs the Corner Project. She moved here from Vancouver, Canada, where she helped found Insight, the home of the only legal safe injection sites in North America. Over 14 years, there have been over 3 million visits there, and not one single death. The rates of overdose in the surrounding downtown area dropped by 35%, and Insight users were 30% more likely to get addiction treatment. But here in the United States, this is a very gray area.
How does a place like this exist in the sense of the interactions with the legal world, the law enforcement world?
There are policies that exist that the state has provided to encourage access to Narcan, clean surfaces, and other suggestions for how bathrooms operate in syringe exchange programs.
So on one check-in normally
Hector Mata manages the Corner Project's bathroom program.
This is how actually our clients will do it when they come in. They'll sit down, they'll put all their supplies here to make sure that they're preparing like heroin or cocaine or whatever substance they're going to inject. There's a cooker with cotton in there for people to use it to like filter the heroin or whatever they are injecting.
You got an intercom in here so you can talk to somebody, check on them. You got a timer so you can sort of keep an eye on the time in terms of how long.
Yes.
What you're seeing is a particularly provocative way of trying to reduce death from heroin overdose. Some see it as condoning drug use, but others see it as a logical solution to a big problem. In a year, more people in the United States die from drug overdoses than from guns or car accidents.
When overdoses happen in our bathroom, people are not dying. I've reversed 25 overdoses in this bathroom myself.
25?
25, yes.
You reversed 25 overdoses?
In this bathroom, in this space.
3 of those times, he saved the life of Taylor Prince. Today, at least Donna knows where Taylor is. And on the day we visit the Corner Project, she finally gets to see her son again.
Sanjay, how is Taylor doing right now, since you've spoken to him?
Well, he was arrested. He ended up in jail for a period of time. He's expected to get out next week. While in jail, he's been on methadone, getting some treatment for his drug addiction. And his mother, Donna, she says that right now it's probably one of the safest places for him to be. He's in jail, he's safe, he's getting his methadone treatment. She's worried, as you heard, Aaron, when he gets out again, what exactly is going to happen to him? Is he going to end up back at the Corner Project, somewhere else? It's just a constant state of worry for her.
I mean, and you talk about all those lives, though, that have been saved from overdoses. You're talking about naloxone, you're talking even about the methadone treatment that he's getting in prison. There are some concerns, though, that the medications, and as you point out, the spaces like those bathrooms, could actually enable and prolong addiction. That it kind of perpetuates a cycle. Do you think that that's a fair worry or not?
Aaron, we've been talking about this issue for so long. When we were presenting this series for your show, we said, we want to present some solutions to this because everyone agrees that this is a big problem, and there have been very few solutions that are, effective being presented. It's a provocative one, certainly, but you look at that insight, that syringe exchange program in Vancouver. They've had some 3.6 million people visit. They've had 7,000 people who've overdosed, not a single death. So if your goal is to not have people die from heroin overdose, here's something that can work. How is it going to do towards treating their addiction, treating the problem overall? That it's not as probably good at treating that root cause. But right now you got people dying in staggering numbers, more than car accidents and homicides, all these things even put together in some cases. So this is a solution, Aaron.